All right, young man, tell us how old you are, what your name is, and who are you representing today?
Right. I'm Malik. I'm 13 years old. I'm representing OCA, the advisory panel of like the children advocates. This is my friend James Braham.
Hi, James.
I'm 13. I am also representing the Office of the Children's Advocates Advisory Panel.
So, being on the advisory panel, what is it exactly that you do?
Well, there would be certain issues or questions that the office would want our opinion on from the point of view of a child, right? Because they're of the belief that a child, the point of view of a child and the point of view of adults are different, and they work on the behalf of children. And so, in order to come to a conclusive decision to benefit the children and society on the whole, the opinion of children are needed, and that's why we have a panel, and those are the type of questions that yes.
Tell us some of the ideas or activities that they seek your advice on or opinion on.
Well, I think upcoming, we're planning this event. I can't really release any detail yet because it isn't finalized yet. We're planning this event to do with other children, at host homes where children are less fortunate, and we want to like do something for them that day. Bring them out and have like events and prizes.
On Nelson Mandela Day, I don't remember the exact date for Nelson Mandela Day, but it's that day that you're supposed to spend at least half an hour with a child, with a group of children.
Okay. Let me ask you though, as young men, tell us which school you represent.
Hillel Academy.
Champion College.
All right. What are some of the issues that young men like yourself face, or your peers? What are some of the issues that you need either help with or that needs to be addressed?
I believe embracing what is not the norm for example, all boys, most boys, what is in our heads is that, okay, most boys play football. But I believe that the boys who play chess or the boys who are in robotics should be also, included and say, okay, these are also males as well.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that the opinion on masculinity is kind of because, a male must play football. Because if you're not playing football, you're not a man. Or if you're not playing basketball, you're not a man. But the man who plays chess can be a good father, or the man who plays chess can be a good husband. And that's one of the issues that I see that we face.
So we have to address masculinity with our young boys and provide services for all the different groups?
Right.
Or is it that you think we need to redefine it?
Well, I won't think it'd be as easy to redefine something which has been going through like ages. Because I play chess myself, but if I would listen to like other people, like I'm not gonna say peer pressure, but in general, if I was to listen to other people, I wouldn't do chess because they're saying chess is like a white man's sport, and because I already go to a school which is classified as a white people's school, they're saying I'm trying to fit in, but I'm saying I've been doing this even before going there. So I play football as well, but it's saying that it doesn't matter what you do, you can still be the same as everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, you do what you're good at, you do what you enjoy. So if you enjoy chess, or if you enjoy painting, or drawing, or sculpting, you do that. You don't just do because, everyone else is kicking ball, and the man who kick ball have 5 girlfriends, so you go run out and kick ball too. I mean, you do what you're comfortable with, you do what you're good at.
What does it take then? You mentioned about being a good father. As young men, do you have fathers in your life?
I do.
I do not necessarily have fathers in my life, but I have older men which I look up to and I gain like guidance from. Like my sister, she's old, she's like 22, and her boyfriends, because they'll be like, sorry Monique, they'll be like old. So like sometimes I learn some stuff from them, or I'd go to spend a day with guys, because spending a day with mommy is shopping. And that's one of the problems which happen to young men, because when they spend most of their time with females, they kind of get that kind of mood and mentality. And I'm not going to say that they're soft, but it's just like they're growing up different from us. And we don't seem like we're picking on them, but sometimes I think if you have like a little son or a nephew, let him go sometime, like with friends or like same out in community. You can't shelter us all the time.
Yes.
I think it would be better if you let us like enjoy ourselves, and parents who would like to keep us sheltered, they're the ones that actually invent like the greatest sneakers and dials. it's honest. Like it's not something that we all like talk about, but it's the truth.
We love when you talk up. Why is it important for youths to talk up?
Well, because the views from the point of view of a child, right, or youth, can solve some problems that the so-called, big suits, the people who have the doctorates and whatever who have went to university are struggling with, because they can only see it from one side. But I mean, as a person who used to work with my mother taught me that there's always two sides to a story. Mm-hmm. So not because you see one man smiling, his happiness may be at the demise of another. And so that is why I used to talk up their opinion.
Why should young people talk up?
Before I came to the OCA, where this happened in like grade 5 for James and I, when we were picked at St. Andrew's Prep, I would usually be one of those people that rarely talk to anyone, because I just thought in general that my opinion didn't matter, because they said that listen to mom and dad no matter what the Bible says, obey your parents. You never really had an opinion. But after this, I became more social, and I realized even though we're talking up, doesn't mean that we should be rude all the time with ourselves. We should just tell them like how we feel, but we should still try to understand from their point of view, be respectful, and to just realize that we're not as grown up as they are, but we still might be able to reason with them on a certain level. So I think that that's one of the greatest assets and results of talking.
Mm-hmm. All right. When's the best time to become a father?
I don't think that there is a age on it. I think it's your level of maturity and your level of preparedness. Because some may say, okay, a 12-year-old, I'm not saying a 12-year-old should be a father, but some may say that a 12-year-old cannot understand how to play this chess, so don't teach him too early. But really, we need to look at it from each person's standpoint, because what I can manage, someone else can't necessarily manage. And so you can't say, oh, okay, because John can manage, automatically James is not capable of understanding. So I think that is a level of maturity that would need to be looked at from person to person.
All right, what do you love most about Talk Up Youth?
Like the moments like right now where we're given this chance to talk up and knowing that we will be heard and that others will be listening.
What's the best thing about Talk Up Youth?
I like that there is a TV talk show that invites children to speak, because I mean, I'm looking at local programming. There are a few programs that allow children to come on and allow children to speak them, and most of them seem scripted. But Talk Up Youth, I mean, people come on and they say what they really believe and what is true.
All right, so what you want to say to the youths out there? Scream out something to them. Word of encouragement to the youth watching.
Talk up.
Talk up, youth, Miss Effie. Talk up, youth. All right.